Minicamp season is over with. We're still looking at the practice clips, and today we're looking at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and getting another look at Emeka Egbuka. We're prospecting out to what we want to see in training camp, what should be happening, and what we want to see during his rookie season. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at practice, rookie camp, OTAs, minicamp, soon to be training camp here soon. You want to be dialed into your rookies, your quarterback battles, those guys you're drafting in fantasy football so you know who's climbing the depth chart. It's all going to be right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. Today we're looking at Emeka Egbuka. So we look at these clips. We look at what's going on in practice. We've done that, but now we got to forecast and look at what we're trying to see for them in training camp. What we want to see, what we want to happen, what's more likely to happen. That's what we're going to talk about here today. But Emeka Egbuka, starting off, he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. We go to Ohio State. We have some good moments there. We have some injuries mixed in. Further along away from those, we're healthy now. Nothing really to worry about. But we're gelling well here with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Everything's looking good. Jalen McMillan's been looking good. Don't want to make you think that he's not. But Emeka Egbuka, with his opportunities, he's been cashing in. Looking solid. A very assertive route runner with good hands. That's thick. That's hard to tackle in the open field and really gives you something a little bit different compared to the other wide receivers on the depth chart. Jalen McMillan's a good route runner with a good rapport with Baker Mayfield. You got Mike Evans, can get deep. We know his game. And Chris Godwin. We want to see where he's at with the injury. We want to see where he's at in training camp, how well he holds up. But they signed him. He's back. And he's a veteran that's very stable, that has a lot of upside. But Egbuka here is a bigger wide receiver in terms of like after the catch thickness that's hard to bring down. After the catch thickness, I know it sounds weird, but you just saw it. You just saw it. You know what I'm talking about. Tough to tackle after the catch. Good route runner, good hands. That's really going to help this team. Is going to help Baker Mayfield. And for the long term, if you got to let go of one of the veteran wide receivers, injuries hit last year. And with these veteran wide receivers, it's going to happen because we're at that point. We're just at that point. It is what it is. But now you got talent. Now you look at this whole depth chart. If everybody remains healthy, it's one of the most talented depth charts at the wide receiver spot in the National Football League. Been talking about Baker Mayfield. Like, this should be a very solid season because he's got talent up and down the depth chart. And at the bottom part, like you go 4 wide, your fourth is like Emeka Egbuka or McMillan. What? That's better than a lot of teams. McMillan's proved himself at the end of last year, and he's got a good rapport with Baker Mayfield. Emeka Egbuka, former 5-star first-round wide receiver that they couldn't pass on even though they had wide receivers there that were doing good. They got solid vets. They got McMillan, who was trending up at the end of last season. Long-term wise, you're at least going to have those 2 wide receivers there. And then as your vets fade out, you still got some talent. This is going to be a tough team. Bucky White, Rashad White, they're doubled up at running back. They're quadrupled up at wide receiver. This is going to be a tough team. What I want to see out of them in training camp is continue to keep stacking days, continue to have these highlights. I want him to develop fast. I don't want him to be a delayed asset, but in fantasy terms, yes, because of the competition. The ball can only fly around so much. But I want him to develop fast because he has the potential to do so. He's a smart kid. He's very nuanced and technical when it comes to the route running aspect. Nasty after the catch. He can fit well with his team and Baker Mayfield. I think he can develop fast. I think he can help this team quicken in a hurry during his rookie season. I think those hands are super sneaky. I think he's going to help him out. During his rookie season right now, especially for redraft season, there's a lot of competition on this roster. You really want to feel things through training camp. More of a lottery ticket right now. Might be a good waiver wire play off and on throughout the season. Dynasty, he's a first-round pick. And if you're in it for the long haul and you're patient, then that's a good one for you because this is a talented wide receiver. However, it's the opportunity cost at the running back position. It's a very deep running back class this year. So that's something to pay attention to. We already know this. A lot of us already had our rookie drafts. Most of us went running back. However, Emeka Egbuka, if you're wanting a first-round wide receiver, it's a good price tag for that. Overall, in 2 years, this depth chart's going to look different. 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you're going to wonder why he didn't pull that trigger, because he's going to start getting more opportunity. That Dynasty stock market price is going to go up, and depending on your league and how you play the game, that's something that could intrigue you, and that's with them out even catching a ball that season when that happens, because that's how the game works in Dynasty Fantasy Football. If you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan listening to that, you should be excited because you got good depth now. If injuries hit the wide receiver spot, you're good. That's it. You're good. You got talent. You got talent to work up with. You can look at this for the long term. Watch him progress. Watch how he progresses in those joint practices. If he's cooking guys up in joint practices, that's a good thing to see. And if he is, that might be the litmus test that you got a wide receiver that's probably going to break out and exceed expectations early on your team. Breaking out for your team different in fantasy, that might be a guy that just storms out in some games. But the precursor for that, joint practices, winning those one-on-one battles. But more than likely, you're going to catch a rookie ramp up, and he's going to have a lengthier one due to the competition on the offense, depending on what these veterans are looking like after a long term. Father time's father time. He does what he wants, so you just always got to keep that in the back of your mind. But Emeka Egbuka, you guys got yourselves a good young wide receiver here that can help you guys out. A good young wide receiver that's got a lot of upside here. A lot of upside. So I'd be patient with him. Give him another year or so to develop. But also a guy that's going to be a cornerstone for this offense for a long time. I just feel it. Because he's a good kid. He works hard. He's developed. Good after the catch. He's got Baker Mayfield. He's not afraid to sling the rock. He does not care who you are. He's not going to pepper just one guy. He's going to spread it around. You got older veteran wide receivers here. We're just waiting to see how long they're going to be on the team. And Emeka Egbuka here is a very talented kid. Former 5-star, remember. Guy we've been paying attention for years. Paying attention to his entire career at Ohio State. He's had some big movements. And now we're here with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a kid that could do some damage. But it might mean some delayed gratification due to how talented this offense is. But as a Bucs fan, you're happy because you can't get much more talented depth at the wide receiver position than this team, really. 4 deep here with studs. 4 deep here with studs, however you want to slice that up, which I'm excited about to see how this roster turns over these next few years. But again, talent's here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.